Everyone has a space like this. You know the one. The garage that was supposed to hold 2 cars, but now holds 0 because it's packed floor to ceiling with boxes, old furniture, holiday decorations, broken exercise equipment, and things you swore you'd get to someday. Or the spare bedroom that became a storage room. Or the closet that hasn't been opened in a year. Or the backyard that's slowly becoming a graveyard of things that don't belong inside or outside. And here's what happens. People stare at it for months. They feel overwhelmed. They don't want to sort it. They don't want to haul it. They don't want to make 4 trips to the dump on their Saturday. They just want it gone. And when they finally decide to pull the trigger, they're paying $300 to $800 for someone to show up, load everything, and make it disappear in a few hours. Today on Moonlight or Die, we're asking, can you make $40,000 a year hauling away other people's junk? We're breaking down the cost, the money, the time, and why this emotion-driven business pays some of the highest cash per job of anything we've covered. Let's get into it. Welcome to Moonlight or Die, where we break down real business ideas and ask one question. Could you actually build this as a side hustle? No dreams, just numbers and reality. You've got 2 choices. Keep scrolling or start building it after hours. Let's get into it. Here's what's really going on behind closed garage doors all over the country. People are drowning in stuff. Years of accumulation, furniture from 2 houses ago, kids' toys the kids outgrew 5 years, broken appliances nobody threw away, boxes from a move that never got unpacked, and it just sits there, getting worse, getting bigger, getting more overwhelming. And the problem isn't that they don't want it gone. They desperately want it gone. The problem is the process. Sorting through everything, deciding on what to keep, what to donate, and what to trash. Loading it into a truck that they don't even own. Making multiple trips to the dump. Paying disposal fees. Spending an entire Saturday doing it. It's just too much. So they do nothing for months or even years. That's where you come in. You show up with a truck and a trailer. You load everything. You haul it away, and in 2 to 4 hours, that garage, that room, that backyard, it's empty, clean, open, usable again. The homeowner didn't even lift a finger. They didn't make a decision about the single items. They just pointed and said, take it all, and you did. That relief is what they're paying for. All right, let's talk money, because that's why you're here. What you're gonna charge. You see, junk removal is priced by volume, how much space the stuff takes up in your truck or your trailer. Small loads can run $100 to say $300. Medium loads, $3 to $6. A full garage clean out or large loads can hit $500, even $1,500 or more. Most jobs are gonna land between $300 and $600. And here's the thing about this business. People don't comparison job junk removal. They don't get 3 different quotes. They've reached the tipping point and they want it gone today. That urgency means you have a pricing power that most service businesses don't. So what's it gonna cost you? If you already own a truck or SUV, you're halfway there. A utility trailer runs $1,000 to $3,000. Basic tools, gloves, straps, tie downs, dollies, another $100 to $300. All in, you're looking at $500 to $3,000 to launch, depending on what you already have. And you can start without a trailer. Plenty of small loads can fit in a truck bed with a tailgate down. So let's do the $40,000 math. 2 jobs per weekend at $400 average. That's $800 a weekend. Over 50 weekends, that's $40,000. Subtract your disposal fees and gas, we'll call it $5,000 to $8,000 a year, and you're gonna net $32,000 to $35,000 for weekend work. And if you land a couple of those $1,000 full cleanouts, the math gets even better. And that $500 to $3,000 you invested, your first weekend or 2 can pay that back. This is a project-based business, not a route. Each job is its own thing. Small jobs, a couch, some boxes, a few appliances, take 1 to 2 hours. Full garage cleanouts can run 2 to 4 hours. That means you can realistically do 2 jobs on a Saturday and be done by mid-afternoon. So think about that. 2 jobs, 4 to 6 hours of work, $600 to $1,000 in your pocket. That's an effective rate of $100 to $200 an hour for work that requires no special skills, just a strong back, a truck, and the willingness to show up. And the best part? You're not committed to a weekly schedule. There's no route to maintain. There's no reoccurring obligation. You take jobs when you want them. Busy week at your day job? Skip the weekend. Got a free Saturday? Book 2 cleanouts. You control the pace. Now here's something most people in junk removal don't think about, and it's a game changer. Not everything you haul away is actually trash. That old dresser someone doesn't want anymore, you could sell it on Facebook Marketplace for $50. The set of weights in the garage, $75. The barely used patio furniture, $150. A working appliance, donation receipts or resale value, people are literally paying you to take things that you can sell for additional profit. Think about that for a second. You charged $500 to clean out a garage. Your disposal cost on the actual junk was $100, but inside that load, you found $200 worth of resellable items. Your true cost on the job went to the negative. You got paid on both ends. Not every load's gonna have gold though, but the smart operators, you're always gonna be looking. They sort before you dump. They pull out anything with value. And over time, that secondary income stream adds up to thousands of dollars a year on top of what you're charging for this service. This is one of the easiest services to get traction with because the need is emotional and urgent. Post in your local Facebook groups and marketplace. Garage full of stuff you've been meaning to deal with? I'll come load it, haul it, and have it gone by the end of the day. Same day service available. That post speaks directly to the overwhelmed. People read it and immediately think of their garage, their spare room, their backyard. Before and after photos are incredibly powerful here. An overflowing garage transformed into a clean, empty space, people share and comment on that. They tag their spouse. They say, "We need this." The visual transformation sells the service. Also, partner with realtors. Every real estate sale, every foreclosure, every pre-listing cleanup needs junk removal. Property managers need cleanouts between tenants. These are high volume, reoccurring referral channels. And here's the urgency angle that sets this apart. Offer same day or next day service. When someone finally decides they're ready to clear out the garage, they don't want to wait 2 weeks. They want it gone now. If you can show up tomorrow morning while the big junk companies are scheduling 2 weeks out, you win the job every time. Now let me tell you what drives this business year after year. People never stop accumulating stuff. It's just a law of nature. Things come into the house faster than they leave, and eventually something triggers the clean out. A move, a downsizing, maybe a death in the family, a New Year's resolution, or a spouse who finally just says, enough. And when that trigger hits, the decision happens fast. The emotion builds, the frustration peaks, and they want action immediately. This isn't a business where people casually research options for 2 weeks. This is a business where someone picks up the phone on a Saturday morning and says, "Can you come today?" That urgency, that emotion, that relief when it's finally done, that's what you're really selling. Not a truck and some muscles, freedom from the weight of their stuff. All right, let's keep it real, because I'm not going to sit here and tell you this is all upside. This is physical work. It's heavy lifting. Couches, mattresses, appliances, box of who knows what. You're loading a truck or trailer by hand, sometimes going up and down stairs. If you're not in reasonable shape or not comfortable with manual labor, this one's going to be tough. Disposal costs are real. Dump fees, transfer station charges, recycling costs, these can eat into your margin. You need to factor them into your pricing from day one. A $400 job where you spend $150 on disposal, it's still profitable, but you need to know that number before you quote. Some loads are messy. Garages with rodent droppings and basements with water damage, hoarding situations. You need to be prepared to walk into spaces that are unpleasant and handle them professionally. And scheduling dump runs takes planning. You can't just load up and drive all around all day. You need to know where the dump is, when it's open, and how to route your day so you're not wasting hours in transit. But here's what I want you to hear. This is one of the simplest businesses to execute. You show up, you load, haul, dump, get paid. There's no special skill, no certification. There's no technique to master. If you can lift a couch and drive a truck, you can do this. The barrier is willingness, not ability. So let me paint a picture of who crushes it in junk removal. You want fast cash, not slow building reoccurring revenue, not waiting 6 months for a route to fill up. If you want to book a job on a Friday, show up Saturday, and have $400 to $800 in your pocket by Saturday afternoon, if that sounds like your speed, this could be your business. Maybe you already own a truck and a trailer, and you're looking for the most direct way to turn equipment into income. Maybe you're young, strong, and willing to hustle on the weekends. Maybe you're someone who likes the satisfaction of visible, dramatic results. A packed garage to an empty one in, say, 3 hours. That's a satisfying day. Maybe you're already doing other home services and you want to add a high-ticket option. A customer calls you for pressure washing and mentions their garage is a disaster. Hey, I do cleanouts too. Want me to take care of that next weekend? That's a $500 upsell from a conversation you were already having. This business, it doesn't care about your background. It only cares about one thing. Can you show up with a truck, load it up, and make someone's clutter disappear? If yes, you're qualified. So, can you make $40,000 a year hauling away other people's junk? Here's what I'll tell you. 2 jobs a weekend at $400 get you to 40 grand. Land some bigger cleanouts and you're going to be pushing 50,000. Factor in the resale angle, selling the goods and stuff from the loads, and your margins, they're going to get even fatter. The startup cost is manageable. The payback is pretty much immediate, and the demand is driven by emotion that never goes away. People want their space back. That's not fantasy, that's a plan. Look, junk removal isn't complicated. It's not technical, it's not glamorous, but it's one of the highest cash per job businesses in this entire show. You're not building something slowly over months, you're making $400 to $600 this Saturday. And you're doing it by solving a problem that's been weighing on someone for months. That's just not income, that's impact. And here's what I need you to understand. You can do this. I'm not trying to pump you up to get you super motivational, but I am saying the skill here is just loading a truck. The tool is a truck. The customers are everywhere. Behind every garage door in your neighborhood, there's someone who's been meaning to clean it out for 6 months. You could book your first job tonight. So if you're sitting there thinking this could actually work, trust your feelings because it can. And if you want to go deeper on this idea or any of the businesses we cover, head over to our website and get on the list. We're putting out guides, breakdowns, and resources every week to help people like you take that first step. And that's what Moonlight or Die is all about. Building something real in the margins of your day. Because sometimes the best way to change your life is to start building it after hours. This is Moonlight or Die. Now go get it.